Hello guys, and welcome to another profile tree video. So in this video we're going to be looking at an online presentation maker that's able to create a visually appealing and interactive presentation. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. Now, as I've said in the intro, this is going to be a tool or an application that's going to help create a very interactive and appealing presentation, which has infographics, reports, and any other sort of visual content. So we'll go ahead and hop in and have a look at the actual website itself. Now, this is the Visme application or website. Now, this is where we would get started with signing up, of course, and just checking out some of the other details. Now, Visme is, as I've said, it is an online presentation maker. Now, I would say one of the key features of using Visme is that it is a drag and drop editor. That means it'll make it easy to add, delete, rearrange elements, and just overall fix up the look of your presentation without any design skills or experience. Now, as we're scrolling through this website, you could see that there's a couple of little videos to help you out with overlooking on what Visme is all about. Here we have a interaction on what you can create with Visme as well. So this is some of course, you can create some presentations, your documents, data visualizations, social media graphics and videos. And it is used by several different businesses as well, something that you might see. You might be able to point out some of the businesses there if you know any of them. Now, of course, these are some of their reviews and what they think of the actual application itself. But anyway, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and do a demonstration on the use of this application. Now, as you can see, this is some of the very visually attractive presentations on the Visme application. So first of all, what you want to do is you want to go ahead and click on the sign up for free. Now, I'm already logged in for the actual website, but it will ask you to either sign up or log in and create your account using Google or like a Gmail account, anything like that. But anyway, once you have completed all that, you'll then see the actual dashboard of Visme. Now, here we have these selected for all templates. Now we can see the presentations, some of the documents that they are pushing out for some design-wise. Now we have options to pick for reports. Also have an option to pick plans, proposals, even magazines, resume, a cover letter, white papers, media press kits, newsletters. Now, besides the fact that you can use Microsoft Word and of course the PowerPoint, this application just takes it another step above PowerPoint. So as you can see, you can have custom sizing as well. So depending on the sheet that you're using or presentation, here we have a 16:9 or 4:3. You could use a US letter, A4, infographic, or a business card. But overall, I would say that this application is a great platform if you're looking to add some interactivity to your presentations. Now, Visme allows you to add clickable buttons, embed videos, pop-ups, and this will engage the audience as well. So depending who you're showcasing this to, if you're doing a presentation, and it works the same way as if you guys have ever touched base on creating a website. This is more or less that sort of vibe. So we can see with some of the themes, they've got themes here. They've also got a blank template and some of the themes that they've created. Now, they're all very visually appealing. Of course, this one here is more or less showcasing the new generation cars. So a couple of different ones there, a couple of very good looking templates, very modernized templates, something to push away from the actual use of PowerPoints, which is a few basic designs. So why don't we go ahead and select a modern presentation. We'll go ahead and get a good overview first, see what we think about it. So maybe a little issue there. So the other ones weren't working there, but if you do preview a template, you can pretty much just see the different slides. Of course, we've got pros, pitfalls, which is the cons, market comparison. So this is how the actual presentation ties in. Now, if you compare this with the designer of PowerPoint and, of course, Visme, you would notice that if you do create a couple of slides, it tries to pick out a design for you for each slide. Of course, you want to make it visually appealing so you don't lose attention with your audience. But with this one, it seems like you've got a whole pretty much made up, color-coded themed presentation. So if you're happy enough with a particular presentation that you've seen on Visme, all you would need to do is go ahead and select edit. So it takes a couple of minutes or just a couple of seconds for it to load up. So here we are. You'll also get a little guide on some of the text, shapes, icons, photos, charts and graphs, tables. You can even upload your own files and connect other apps into the left side menu. So that's what it's stating. Now you can add more slides as well. So you don't need to just pick some of, or you don't need to keep the actual theme slides. You can remove them. You can add more as it states. And you can edit your own design. So that's something that we've took into account. Now, there's a couple of video tutorials that you can view before getting started with using Visme, which is great. Of course, not every sort of application offers a straight out of the box sort of video tutorial. So it's great the fact that Visme offers this sort of sort of introduction as a beginner. Now, as you can see, there's an area where you can create projects. You could watch that video and pretty much just flick through all the videos that you would need. Now, it is as easy as creating your PowerPoint. Now, it's pretty much just drag and drop, as I've stated earlier on. So we'll just proceed. So say if I wanted to go ahead and add a design block, I can go ahead and do so. I can pretty much drag that about. So say this would be my area for logo. You also have a area where it sticks onto. So when you drag an item, it clicks onto, say, the middle of the page. So you can have that selected for the middle of the page or the bottom right, where it sort of links up with all the rest of the layout. Now I can go ahead and change that color to other colors if I wanted to, or add more colors using the color wheel. And of course, I can delete them as well. Now there's quite a few things you can do apart from adding basic blocks. You can add some graphics as well. So linear graphics, 3D graphics. So just say that you wanted to have a little bit more depth when creating a PowerPoint. This would be one of them, just using a couple of arrows, just make it look interesting in terms of design. Then next you have photos. You can upload your own photos as well, and you can even use GIFs. So there's a couple of GIFs that you could use if you want to mix it up a little bit for your presentation. A couple of mock-ups as well. So just say if I wanted to present something within the tablet screen, I can go ahead and do so. And within that, I can add a image. So just say I can add an image and just align that so that it's within that sort of section. So there's a lot of things that you can do with Visme. Now you also have your data. So this would be your pie charts as well. So just say you wanted to show the sort of graph that's going on. It's like an Excel tab almost, where you can add some points in. So I could change that to 5 if I wanted to. And that'll put that within 5. And then media, these would be your videos or audio. Now, of course, you can add some of the already installed videos that's on Visme. Now, as well as that, you can add some theme colors. Now, this is the default theme color. Of course, I can change it up a bit if I wanted to. So these are all color coded to its own. And you can see some of the colors changing within each of the different sections. So we can go for that orange one there. And of course, you can add your documents and files and have it into one area. It could be PDFs, as it states, JPEGs, PNGs, GIFs, SVGs, PDFs, MP4, WAV, or MP3. Now, of course, as well as that, you can add in some apps like Google Drive and link them in with YouTube as well, HubSpot, MailChimp, and even Slack for productivity. Now, anyone could pretty much use this presentation, be it a business owner, if you're using it as a team, or if you're using it for a school project, you can go ahead and do so. You can have the option to download it, to share it, and then you'll also have the button for presenting. And of course, I can invite people to collaborate. So that's what's great about the Visme as well. It's a collaboration sort of application. The collaboration is actually made very, very easy with Visme. So you could share your presentation with team members, you can assign them tasks, leave comments, which just ensures that everyone is on the same page. And as well as that, I would say that just by looking at the overall application, I would say Visme is a very, very powerful tool to use when creating an engaging, visually appealing presentations, infographics, and other sort of visual content. So I would say it's an overall great platform to communicate your message effectively and creatively. So that's one of the reasons why I would push to use Visme rather than some of the PowerPoints. Now, not pushing you away completely, of course, this will take some time to use. Of course, they have those YouTube tutorials that you can guide and follow through. But since now that we've more or less just took a overview on the actual presentation, we'll go ahead and take a look at some of their pricing plans.